GABA, a ligand produced in the brain and nerve cells from glutamate, starts with glucose being broken down into pyruvate, which then becomes acetyl-CoA in the Krebs or the citric acid cycle, which occurs in the mitochondria. It is broken down into alpha-ketoglutarate, is created, and the alpha-ketoglutarate becomes glutamate, and then with the help of the enzyme GAD and B6 becomes GABA. A nerve impulse then is sent and allows potassium-calcium ions to enter the presynaptic neuron through an ion-gated channel. It then releases GABA from its vesicles and into the synaptic cleft, and then it allows it to bind to the postsynaptic membrane. There are 3 types of receptors for GABA: GABA A, GABA B, and GABA C, also known as GABA A rho. The GABA B receptor is a G protein coupled receptor. GABA attaches to this receptor, and then a G protein activates a positive potassium channel. The positive ions flow out of the cell. In addition, a positive calcium ion channel is inhibited, and positive ions don't flow inside the cell. Also, adenylate cyclase is inhibited, which means CAMP does not follow. All this added up, the cell becomes hyperpolarized, which means that an action potential's likelihood decreases or it doesn't happen. The GABA C or the GABA A receptor is an ion-gated channel in which, when GABA attaches, allows for negatively charged chloride ions to enter the cell. This results in the cell becoming hyperpolarized, and the likelihood of an action potential happening decreases. In comparison to the GABA A receptor, the GABA C is more selective in its drug types, as well as staying open for longer and dealing with issues revolving visual and 1-gamma. What happens is 2 GABA receptors come in and attach in between the alpha and the beta subunits. This opens the channel up to negatively charged chloride ions, which then enter the cell, making it negatively charged, or hyperpolarizing it, decreasing the likelihood or the possibility of an action potential. Rohypnol, a benzodiazepine, enters the body and attaches to the GABA A receptor in the gamma and alpha units. It acts as a positive allosteric modulator. This increases the receptor's affinity for GABA, which results in the decreased likelihood of an action potential happening. Rohypnol is a very strong drug, meaning it can lead the body to have an almost coma-like or tranquilized state, decreasing memory. It is used to treat things like extreme insomnia, anxiety, and stress, as it suppresses the central nervous system, as well as used as roofies and or date rape drugs.